Coaching versus teaching. I mean, there's a massive difference. It's not even comparable. It can either make you or break you.
Nice and early, lads. Oh yeah.
Say what it is. Early.
Now in this video, I want to give you an insight into the difference between teaching and coaching. Now, this is obviously from my own personal experience, and I've had a lot of golf lessons. Probably a lot more than you. Now this lesson will make you learn to respect and cherish your body and your golf swing, and how you naturally move and react, warts and all, from beginner right up to elite level.
Oof, that's right on it, that. Birdie chance. That is a birdie chance, that, mate.
Now a great coach doesn't fight Mother Nature, he works with it, and he strengthens strengths and makes them exceptional.
He's absolutely nailed it. That's a great shot, that, mate. Well done.
Now if you're constantly trying to improve your weaknesses, you're going to achieve a mediocre result. At best.
Oh, he's nailed it. Cracking shot, that. That's a long ball. Boom.
Now you can instantly kill a young talented golfer, or anyone for that matter, if you go about it the wrong way and you overload them with unnecessary information, or even worse, stuff which just doesn't fit them.
What's that?
Do people actually use this?
What do you mean do people use it? Of course they do.
This?
It's a stick.
Like, you know, this. Can't do anything with it.
Now that looks good. That looks good, man.
Jesus, man.
Now some golfers are naturally more field-based, and then you've got some golfers that are more technical and like to know all the ins and outs, and then you've got the golfer that likes a good mixture.
Nice, good turn, so left shoulder, right foot. Get across.
None are right and none are wrong, as long as they're aimed at the right person. Now the most important thing is it's all got to match up. And if you, as a coach, get this one wrong, then it's game over. Now teaching comes from a textbook, and we all know what the perfect swing looks like. We see it everywhere. I mean, they even put you up on a split screen alongside Rory and Tiger to see how you compare. And then you've got the stack and tilt guys. You know, what about the rotary swing? Like Rory. Now if you see anybody walking around the driving range with a hula hoop, or they've got one around their neck, I mean, there's a sign for you. The hula hoop club. Nah, I mean, it's probably good. I just need to try it more often, you know, And there's different types of swings for different body types, often taught to the wrong people. I mean, it just doesn't fit them. So come on then, Lee, smarty pants. What's so special about coaching then? Now, a good coach has a keen eye for a pupil's style, dynamic movement, coordination, and natural physical traits. Now you've got to know what and when to touch and what to leave well alone. And it's a balancing act. It's a very, very, very fine line. Now it's not always about correcting things, but rather matching everything up to draw the best results out of the pupil. You know, working with their strengths and perfecting them, making their strengths stronger, and not always consistently working on the weaknesses. And then stress testing it under pressure and fine tuning it. Now that, as a coach, that's when you learn the most.
It's a cracking shot that, mate.
Now we're all so different, but the key to coaching is to take a step back, look at the whole picture before you jump in and correct. You know, strong grip, a weak grip, a longer backswing, shorter backswing, or your force rotations or wrist angles that just don't fit the golfer you're trying to develop, either from a flexibility, style or mental standpoint. Now as a coach, it's great. I mean, I love it. You know, you have to work with the things that naturally occur, develop them and match everything up around them. Fighting with Mother Nature always ends in tears.
I hurt my back.
Hurt your back, a young lad like you?
Friggin' out. What? 90.
That's the rotary swing.
God.
Now we're not really going to touch on the mental side of things, even though it's kind of connected. But you know, a good coach knows how to speak to their pupil, how to draw the best out of them, how to make them perform at their best. You know, and this goes from a beginner right up to the elite level.
Great shot.
Now these are my three eldest lads. Now as you'll see, they're all very different. I mean, the swings are obviously not the final product because they're all still very young. It's more of a kind of an ongoing work in progress. But I don't suppose we ever stop learning, do we? I mean, I'm still a bit of a kid, to be honest. Now I'd like to think you'll get a good insight here because these boys mean the world to me. You know, as a parent, it's normal and naturally I only want the very, very best for them.
You never know when the camera's on, mate, do you? Hey?
No, you never know, you never know.
You never know when the camera's on. Do you, Sevy lad? Hey?
It might not be on now, we never know.
You never know. Yeah. Just keep smiling, lads, keep smiling.
Smile and wave.
Smile and wave, smile and wave.
Did I really just say parent? I mean, that still sounds a bit weird to me. I mean, I'm still one of the lads. Now, a great coach always starts with a stance and alignment check. It's the #1 check at every level. Now, if your golf lesson doesn't start with a stance and alignment check, then you want to ask, why not? I mean, it's the big red flashing light.
What? Bloody yeah. Why not?
It's a close up.
Yeah, get to me forward, like very, very close.
Now, Hugo is the eldest and he needs quite a firm hand.
Alright.
This is Hugo. So what's your name?
My name's Hugo. I am 15 years old and I play golf.
Really?
Yes, I play golf since a long time actually. And now we're shooting this video at 6 o'clock in the morning.
That's about time you learnt to get up in the morning, isn't it?
That's
Hey, Leo.
going to start in a few months anyway.
Yeah.
but he can also be quite sensitive, so I have to be careful how hard I push him to get the best out of him without it backfiring, if you know what I mean. Now Sevi is a sensitive soul, but he's snappy and he snaps right back.
Hello, what's up guys? How are we doing today?
Go Sevi, go Sevi.
Now he's the kind of person that needs more information, you know, and he performs best. I get the best results out of him when I take time and explain things and go in with kind of a softer approach. Now Leo is a rocket, yet very placid by nature, and he's good fun to be around.
Wait, we forgot one.
Yeah, we're missing you, mate.
Therefore, yeah.
So what's your name, Leo?
Leo.
Are you
Obviously.
sure? Are you sure?
Yes.
Right, how old are you? 4?
12.
12?
Yes. Best number.
But he can blow a bit hot regarding temperament. And he often performs well, and I get the best results out of Leo, and this sounds a little bit strange, when he gets angry.
Up.
But I've got to reel it in at times before it boils over.
Well done, Sevi. No, Leo doesn't like missing, do you, mate? Get in there. Hey. Doesn't like missing. I said in the...
No.
You what?
Don't like missing.
In the video I said that you blow a bit hot sometimes. Do you ever lose your temper?
Yes. Very often.
Yeah. Nah, you don't.
Doesn't try to lie anymore.
He's cool. He can't hide it. Can't hide it. Not to worry. We've got to work with him, mate, haven't we? Hey? Get the best out of you. Smash it.
Now they're all very driven, but they show it in different ways, and you've got to handle the range slightly differently with each of them to lift them up and take them to the next level. Now Hugo is tall and has long levers, and he hits the ball a long way, but at times he can suffer with directional problems just completely out of the blue. You know, we've been working on his stability, his rhythm, and just tightening everything up. You know, he's been hitting lots of shots with his feet together, which works great. Now his build and style of play tends to suit more of a rotary style of golf swing, whereby the hands, arms and body turn on the same plane. Now he has a neutral setup, apart from he likes to play with a strong grip, which if you don't know, tends to close the club face through impact.
Right, give it a smash.
Now he's got a great turn and gets into a nice neutral position at the top with a square club face parallel to his left forearm. Now as he starts down, he really opens up his lower body through impact into a very powerful position, and his strong grip and active release through impact square things up, reacting to the very athletic and open body position through the hitting area.
Oh, he's nailed it. Cracking shot that.
Now he generates a lot of clubhead speed, and rhythm is crucial to how he performs and how he sees the shot. Now in simple terms, his strong grip and active release offsets his very athletic and open body position through impact. You know, it all matches up, and that's coaching. So now as we move on with Sevi, he's got quite an upright posture, and he likes to play with a weak left hand grip, which tends to leave the club face open through impact. Now I'm sure the first thing that somebody would do is to strengthen his grip, but wait for it.
Right, come on mate, smash it. That's it.
Good powerful turn right to the top of his backswing. He arches his left wrist to balance out his weak grip, resulting in a square club face at the top. Now he carries his arched left wrist into his downswing and opens up with his lower body to offset this closed club face. A touch dead leg through impact, forcing his hands and arms to release more, often resulting in his preferred shot, a little draw. Now it's a very consistent swing with more of a machine type feel to it, and he leans more towards a stack and tilt style of swing, whereby the hands and arms work back to the top on a steeper swing plane than that of the body rotation. He actually beat Hugo last year in a playoff for the club championship.
It's a great shot, that, mate. Well done.
But let's not mention that. Nah. Now his weak grip is offset by his arched left wrist in his backswing. His open body position through impact is offset by his slightly underactive leg action and active release through impact. Now it all matches up. Now wrist angles are generally very difficult to teach and tend to be a natural part of a golfer's makeup. You know, many things occur naturally, and as a coach you've got to work with it. So let's get started with Leo. A very neutral setup with a strong grip. Leo has a very classic rotary swing style with his hands, arms and body all working your way back together. He gets to the top fully turned with a straight flat left wrist and square club face. I mean, I can't really fault it. He starts down really well connected with everything working in perfect harmony. He opens up through impact with a very dynamic and athletic position, and his strong grip and active release square everything up perfectly right through to the finish. Now it's a classic rotary style of swing with very few independent moving parts, with everything well connected. He can stand there and hit it as hard as he wants. It's a solid swing. Now his backswing can tend to lean towards the short side, and I think some teachers would try and lengthen it, but that would destroy Leo, completely throw his timing out, and he'd probably never recover.
Longer, come on.
I know that's something that's not really talked about, but I know from my own personal experience that that's happened to a lot of very talented young prospects. And the perfect swing is up there on a pedestal. But who really has a flawless perfect swing? And whoa, yes, I know. There are some exceptionally talented tour pros that are bang on the money as far as technical perfection goes. But there are just as many out there that do it their own way. The way they were made to, that fits them both physically and mentally.
So what's it like to have me as a dad and a coach?
Not bad, quite handy actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hey, is it good? What do you reckon,
You should
Seri?
add video man as well, let me say.
But the worst part is that you can always catch us being lazy because you're my dad. So
Exactly.
there's
Got it.
never any.
Coach, mentor, dad. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Hey?
Yeah.
That's quite nice. That I wasn't expecting that.
Why'd you ask? Were you expecting
No, he's freaking.
I was expecting the sillies, to be honest with you.
really? Well, you know.
Hey, Leo.
Quite
Yeah.
wholesome.
Yeah.
Thinking about it.
My lads.
And this is no different for you when you want to improve, or even when a total beginner rocks up for his or her first golf lesson. It's all got to match up. It's got to fit your body the way it was made to. Now this might be a little bit touchy, but I believe if you can only teach one type of golf swing, then you might be a great teacher, but you certainly can't call yourself a coach.
Oh, he's nailed it.
Now a great coach will adapt and tailor his information in a way that's easily processed to get the best out of that particular golfer.
Cracking shot.
And I'm not saying it's easy, I'm not saying it's a piece of cake. It's often a challenge.
Cracking shot, mate.
But you've got to make your strengths exceptional and match everything else up.
It's a cracking shot, that, mate.
I mean, personally, coaching is so much more rewarding on all levels. And I'm not saying, oh, look at me, look how great I am. Actually, anybody can be a great coach. You've just got to take a few steps back and you can see the full picture.
Yeah, good shot. Cracking shot that, mate. Great shot. It's a great shot that, Leo. Great. Oof, that's right on it, that. Birdie chance. That is a birdie chance. Brilliant shot. Right, we've got 3 birdie chances going on here. Yeah, good lad. Easy par that. You gonna tap it in, come on. Now the big boys on the birdie hunt. Let's see who can do it. Under pressure. Under pressure. The camera's rolling. Oh, he's done it. Birdie. Nice heavy, mate. Down to you now. No, he's liked it. Easy par though, mate. Well done. Well done. Good game, lads.
Yeah. Good game, eh? Yeah, good game. You too, what?
Yeah.
Behind the camera.
Yeah,
Sevi hates missing them, doesn't he?
Yes.
Sevi hates missing them. Sevi hates missing those ones.
Why did that turn?
They're always irritating.
Sevi hates missing those ones. Oh man.
Did I push?
Hey? I don't know what happened. You just didn't hit it hard enough. Hey, I see. Second time works. Second time works.
Yeah, I got it now.
Yeah.
I can feel it.
Come on, let's go home.
Somewhere inside,
Yeah.
haunting, like a drug I keep on wanting. There's a love that fits so perfect, it's hard to believe. There's a reason I can feel my heart stop beating.